Hey everyone, I hope you're doing super well. You know, with the way that the sun is setting so early nowadays and we're into fall, I need to help out my plants here by giving them some extra light. We're talking about grow lights and I have an idea, so let's get to it. All right, so here's the situation I'm dealing with in Denver, Colorado. Of course, as I've told you guys before in my videos, my windows are just west facing. So during the summertime, great light. But right now that we're into fall and inching closer into November, the lighting isn't so great. So what I need to do is I need to come up with a backup plan to help provide some more light for my plants. Of course, I have grow lights like this one, and then that one in the corner. But I also have some grow light bars that I've started to install into the crates here in my living room. So I figured, why not continue doing that? At least it'll help provide some light that they're not getting right now. Just to give you an idea of how bad it got earlier, like this morning, it was super sunny in Denver, and then all of a sudden the clouds came in, so I needed to bust out my Spotlight grow light, which provides a lot of ample light, but it's not something that I really want to have on all day long, because it is super bright. The plants love it, though. I'll probably have to bust it out here and there, but we'll deal with that and cross that bridge when we get there. But right now, we are going to focus on the crates. As you can see down here, I've already started putting in some grow lights behind there into the crates themselves. In fact, right behind this neon green pothos, I have one, and then the back there, I have them as well. And I really like the ambiance that comes along with it. It just kind of adds a little bit more to the decor, the aesthetic of the crates. But I do have from... gosh, I believe I got these in like 2020, are some really cheap grow lights, but they do work. It's not like they're as strong as, let's say, this big grow light here or that big grow light there. I believe I got these on like Amazon for, I don't know, probably like 20 bucks or so. So they're cheap, but they work, and they'll get the job done. I also have a nicer pair, couple pairs, these ones here. So we're just going to kind of mess around with a couple of them. And I already started clearing some of the plants out of the way. And I need to do that with these guys as well because there's too many plants for me to deal with. Always so many plants, always. Okay, so once I clear these out of the way, the idea that I had was to maybe put some in this crate here, and then that crate over there, and then perhaps on the back over here as well. Now, I do have this little mini spotlight here. This spotlight actually does some pretty nice lighting, and it's not a grow light, but the plants seem to like it, and that's really, that's all that matters, in the end. It doesn't matter what Kevin likes, it's all about the plants like. So, yes, we're going to take out this flamingo flower anthurium, and I'm just realizing too, and I'll probably have to do this in like the next week or so, because it's been in the 80s here in Denver, but then starting the end of this week, it dips down to the 30s. Welcome to Colorado, and I'm talking about in degrees Fahrenheit here in the United States, so apologies for those of you who know Celsius and go by that. Whatever Celsius is. I don't know. I'm just starting stuff now. Okay, so take this guy out as well. And what's nice is that, like, the grow lights that I did put behind there, they're attached to a strip that I have, a power strip that I have over in the back over here that is connected to a timer. So all of my grow lights, like, for instance, those strips, the ones that are up in the lighting area up there, all of them go off at 11 p.m. Mountain Time, but then they go on around 4:45 in the morning. So provides the plants with quite a bit of light, which is good because as these clouds start to come in, things start to get colder here in Colorado, it becomes more challenging to provide them with light. So I'm going to take these cheap ones first. simply because even though they're cheap, I really do like the way that they look compared to the other lights. Those ones right there kind of have like a pinkish hue to them, but these guys here, they come across as natural yellow, whitish, just like the rest of these ones. So I'm going to plug this in over hither and hope for the best, but expect the worst. I'm very not so optimistic, Kevin. Okay. So hopefully that stays. I'm sure it's going to drop. I'll probably have to reposition that actually. I know you guys really can't see what's going on back here, but trust me, it is not exciting. Okay. Put that down there for the time being. And then I'm going to, I think, just rope these babies around. And I also, you'll notice that in the back over here, behind all the crates, there is some light shining up, and that's from a Philips Hue light strip that is connected to my living room, just to have some glow come up in the background. So initially I had them up there, but I really hated the way that they looked shining down. I'm glad that I switched them to be shining up. So they are a bright, shining beacon. Okay, so maybe take out this flamingo flower as well. You know, I know that like I've had these plants in this setup here for a while, but I also forget sometimes where I put plants. So it's always good that I do these videos because it allows me to go back and be like, oh yeah, that's right, that plant goes there, etc. Because I'm forgetful, very forgetful. Okay, and this neon green pothos here is going to come out this way. As I'm talking about the plant, but I'm still focusing on the lights, of course. Okay, this I have in a Wally Grow planter that I just plopped inside this crate. Ooh, this one might be a challenge because these lights are a little bit too long, I believe. Let's see, I wonder, actually, what I could do is put them sort of, if I have this going up here, see, I did not prepare for this, guys. You're like, shocker. Maybe if I slip this back here for a little bit, just a little bit. Or actually, if I have it going down, like so. Because I don't think, yeah, the plants in front are large enough to block out the look of that bar just kind of plopping there. I'll probably have to rearrange that, but we'll start there. And then I think, can this guy go in at all? This is where I start to talk to myself, because I'm not sure. Well, I think if I take this bar, I lie it down inside here, this will still reflect and shine the light over this way. And so that'll be good there. And then this baby can go. Gosh, I'm so confused right now. This is what happens. Welcome to my chaotic urban jungle. Chaotic cabin. Okay, so if we do this way, put this down here. But the problem is that I'm going to need, and I have like those command strips, you know. So I was going to initially use those to plop them up, but let's see. Let's see if I take this, I put it this way. Will this pinch and hold it in? Nope. That's okay. I move that back that way. We should be good. We're not going to be good. I mean, we're going to be good. I'm just going back and forth on myself. Okay. So that goes there, that goes there. And then we have this guy inside here. What if I were to take, I don't want to move too many of these plants because it's already a lot to move around. Rather than put that inside that box, I think what I'm going to do is string this around. Ugh, I probably do. Yeah. Hold on a second. I'm going to get a screw. All right. Now that I have my screws and my screwdriver, I'm ready to continue because I'm never fully prepared for these videos, but you guys already know that. Blah, 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 blah. All right. So first things first. And by first things first, I mean, should have been done a while ago, but I didn't. So I'm going to take some little screws, and I'm going to use them to screw in these lights to these crates, just to help provide some support. And of course, this one doesn't have the screw part on it, but that's fine. This one does. So we're going to take that, and we are going to put it, I think, sideways. Sideways. Yes. Okay. Sideways. And that'll at least help us, and by us, I mean me, these plants, have everything stable in an area that is good to go. So let's start with this one here. And we shall continue on. Yay! Finally, Kevin, you're finally doing something. Oh my gosh, I can't begin to tell you how much time these plants take out of my day. I started working today at 7:45 or shortly after 8 o'clock this morning. It didn't log off until 6:30 or 6:45 p.m. I took like a quick 15-minute little break, and then I got right to my plant work and filming this segment for you guys. So it has been a busy start to the week for me. But I'm sure, as you plant parents all know, that's just how it is, to make sure that our plants are happy and healthy and blah, 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 blah. You know, I actually might have parts for that light to screw in. And by golly, I do have those parts. I had them on another light that I just stripped because I wasn't using it. So here we go. Woo! Okay, so I'm just going to put this onto hither, like so. And it's nice because these things just slide right on. At least they're supposed to. Then again, I also took this from a different light. I just assumed they were the same size. And I should never assume, because that only gets us into trouble here. You know what? I don't think this is going to work. So let me just try one more thing. Can I push this in? I'm just going to be on the struggle bus here for these freaking plants. These plants, let me tell you, these plants. Wow. Okay, that's not going to work. So that's fine. That's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Everything is not fine. Okay, I'm just going to put this over here and tuck that behind like so. Oh, that works perfectly. Here I am getting all concerned over nothing, guys. Nothing. Okay, so I'll flip that upside down and take that. This guy, though, I did want to, would those work on this? No, because it's the same exact light, but let me just try to be stubborn and think to myself that it will work, even though it won't, for a second, and nope, it won't work. Wow. Good job, Kevin. Good job. Ooh, I know what I could do actually, is because I do have those command strips, I could just use one of them to put on the back here of this crate, because it's definitely not going to fit inside that crate. So yeah, maybe what I'll do is that, and I can just put it on the back of the crate, you know, that way at least gives some sort of light, but it'll also, what I'm really looking for is not just, you know, to help the plants with getting more light, but it's more so like, you know, the aesthetic look, because the heck with these plants. Okay, I'm going to put this on here, and then we're going to take this part and put it around. Sorry, little Pothos. You're going to have to go down there. Pothos enjoy. That is not a Pothos enjoy, but I just wanted to call it that anyways, because it's still cute like a Pothos enjoy. Okay, so command strips on, and we're just going to hold that tight for a good 15 to 30 seconds. Oh man, the amount of time that I put into these plants each week is insane. And if I were to be able to get that time back, would I take it back? The answer is no. I absolutely adore these plants and the happiness and joy, the headaches, the stress, the anger and frustration that they brought to my life. So, yeah. And plus also, I don't know about you guys, put it in the comments below. I'm just curious to know if you guys get the same kind of satisfaction and joy out of your plant work. Like, to me, this is therapeutic and relaxing, and I absolutely love it. So, now that we've got that all taken care of, I'm going to turn these on. Woo! Yay! They still work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, they have settings on them that allow the brightness to go up. And I'm also going to put the timer on here for 12 hours. 12 hours, though they do recommend with any really kind of grow lights is to have them on for at least like 14 hours out of the day, which normally most of my grow lights are. Like I was telling you, those really nice bulb ones that I have, like up here, that one is a SOLTECH Solutions light, and those ones are really great grow lights, but they're really expensive. It's like $100 a bulb, but I'll tell you, it's well worth it. Good money spent. And I have 4 of them, and I bought them over a period of 2 years, and hands down, like some of the best money I've spent. And I'm going to use the last command strip. Oh my gosh, these lights are actually really bright, and trying to look over towards anything is tough. Can I see in there? No. There we go. The last command strip. Okay. Oh my gosh, are those bright? I don't know if those are the same exact ones that I just put in the other one, because they seem a little bit whiter and brighter. So, I don't know. Now to clip this one on. Finally. And do. Cool. So now I can just kind of put those down there. Deal with hiding those cords later. This will go down like that, upside down. And there we go. Excellent, excellent, excellent. It's all coming together, kind of-ish. Okay. Need to hide that a little bit more so it squeezes in there. Woo! Those lights, my gosh. That's good, though. That's probably a good sign that they're bothering me that much, because I would be concerned if they weren't. Cool. Okay. So I have at least a couple of these lights now that are placed in the back, which will help with, the plants getting the light that they need and all that good stuff. But let's take a moment to organize this and get the plants back together. There we go. It is all finally complete. Hey, thanks so much for tagging along and dealing with my nonsense in yet another Plenty video. If you haven't already, please like this video, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel for more Plenty fun, interesting content just like this. I'll see you guys in the next video.